If you're here, it's because you want to become a more confident, skilled lover and give the woman in your life or your future partner unforgettable, mind-blowing orgasms. Let me tell you this, you're already ahead of the game because you're taking the time to learn. Today, I'm going to teach you a powerful oral sex technique that most men don't know about. It's a method so effective that, when done right, it'll have her shaking, screaming, and completely soaked in pleasure. But here's the catch. It's not just about the technique. It's about how you execute it. By the end of this video, you not only know the step-by-step process, but also understand how to create an intimate, pleasurable experience that she'll never forget. And trust me, when you master this, you're not just giving her an orgasm. You're strengthening the emotional and physical bond you share. If you want to know more about mind-blowing, pleasurable sex, dating, and relationships, you are in the right place. Every week, I bring you practical, no BS advice about sex, dating, and relationships. If you want to be the best lover she's ever had, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's dive into today's topic, the start and stop method, a proven way to take her pleasure to the next level. Why oral sex is essential for her pleasure. Before we jump into the technique, let's talk about why oral sex is such an important part of a woman's sexual experience. For most women, clitoral stimulation is the most reliable way to achieve orgasm. While penetrative sex feels amazing, only about 18% of women can orgasm from penetration alone. Oral sex gives you direct access to her clitoris, which has over 8,000 nerve endings, more than twice as many as the penis. When you take your time and focus on this area, you're essentially unlocking her full pleasure potential. But oral sex isn't just about technique. It's also about creating a safe, intimate space where she feels comfortable letting go. Confidence, communication, and patience are key. Step 1. Setting the stage. Before you even think about diving in, preparation is essential. Here's how to create the perfect environment. 1. Comfort is key. Both you and your partner need to be physically comfortable. If either of you is distracted by neck strain, back pain, or an awkward position, it's going to detract from the experience. For her, suggest placing a pillow under her hips to elevate her pelvis. This not only enhances her sensations, but also gives you better access to her vagina. For you, kneel on a soft surface or sit in a position that doesn't strain your neck or back. Experiment with different setups. She can lie on the bed while you kneel on the floor, or you can position yourself at the edge of the bed. 2. Create the right atmosphere. Set the mood with soft lighting, calming music, and a distraction-free environment. Make sure you've both had a chance to relax and connect beforehand. Foreplay isn't just physical, it's about building emotional intimacy too. Women like being heated up. The longer the foreplay, the more pleasure you build up. 3. Hygiene matters. This might seem obvious, but it's worth mentioning. Good hygiene shows that you respect your partner and care about her comfort. Brush your teeth, rinse your mouth, trim your nails, and make sure you're both fresh and clean. Step 2. The patient buildup. Here's where the magic begins. The secret to great oral sex isn't about going fast or diving straight in. It's about taking your time. Women's arousal is like a simmering pot. It builds gradually, and the longer you let it simmer, the more intense the final release will be. Start with teasing. Begin by kissing and nibbling her inner thighs. This area is incredibly sensitive and often overlooked. Use your lips, tongue, and even your breath to create a sensation of anticipation. Move closer to her vulva slowly, but don't make contact right away. This teasing builds anticipation and heightens her arousal. Think of it as foreplay for oral sex. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come. Gentle first contact. When you're ready to make contact, start with gentle, light strokes of your tongue. Use the tip of your tongue to lick from the bottom of her vulva to the top, avoiding the clitoris for now. This slow, deliberate motion warms her up and prepares her for more intense sensations. Pro tip: treat this like savoring your favorite dessert. Slow, deliberate, and full of appreciation. Do not forget other sensitive parts of her body, like her breasts, nipples, neck, and butt cheeks. Step 3. Focusing on the clitoris. After a few minutes of warming up, it's time to focus on her clitoris. This is the most sensitive part of her body, so approach it with care. Start by gently licking around the clitoris in circular motions. Avoid applying direct pressure right away. Instead, build up gradually. Pay attention to her responses. Her breathing, moans, and body language will tell you what she enjoys. Once she's fully aroused, you can increase the pressure and intensity. Use the flat part of your tongue for broader strokes or experiment with gentle sucking. Step 4. The start and stop method. This is the technique that sets you apart from the rest. The start and stop method involves bringing her close to orgasm, then backing off just before she reaches the peak. Why it works. When you stop just before she climaxes, you're building her arousal even higher. Each time you bring her close and back off, her eventual orgasm becomes more intense. Here is how to do it. Pay attention to the signs that she's getting close. Louder moans, shallow breathing, tensing muscles, grabbing you harder, or clenching the sheets. When she's nearly there, slow down or stop altogether. Use this time to kiss her thighs, whisper something sexy and naughty into her ears, or simply let her catch her breath. After 20 to 30 seconds, start again, using the same techniques as before. Repeat this cycle 2 or 3 times. By the time you let her climax, the buildup will result in an explosive, full-body orgasm. Communication is everything. No two women are the same, so communication is key. Ask her what she enjoys and pay attention to her verbal and nonverbal cues. Don't be afraid to check in with her during the experience. Something as simple as, "Does this feel good?" can go a long way. There are also some additional tips for oral sex which most people overlook. 1. Use your hands. While your mouth is busy, don't forget about your hands. Gently caress her thighs, hips, or breasts to heighten her arousal. 2. Don't rush. Great oral sex takes time. Be patient and let her enjoy every moment. 3. Stay consistent. Once you find a rhythm that works, stick with it. Sudden changes can disrupt her focus and make it harder for her to reach orgasm. When you take the time to learn and apply this technique, you're doing more than just giving her pleasure. You're strengthening your connection and building trust. Sexual satisfaction is an important part of any relationship, and being attentive to her needs shows that you care. Remember, it's not just about the steps. It's about creating a safe, comfortable, and intimate experience for both of you that if you can give her consistent orgasms, you will be her king and you will unlock the secret naughty side of your partner that wants to keep trying out many other sexual techniques. If you're ready to take your sexual skills to the next level, don't forget to check out my next videos and playlists on this channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and advice.